Hello student, today we are going to discuss about the Agada Tantra. The first syllabus point of Agada Tantra, that is the derivation, the definition of Agada Tantra and the Visha, and also the importance and the scope of the Agada Tantra and Visha. So the Agada Tantra is a branch of Ayurveda, is also known as Visha Tantra, Damstra Chikitsa, Visha Vidya, Visha Vaidyaka, Visha Gara Vairodhika Prashamana, and Jangulika. The word Agada Tantra is derived from two words, Agada and Tantra. Right? The Agada Tantra is derived from two words, Agada and Tantra. Agada itself is derived from the word Gada. The word Gada has two meanings. One is disease and other is poison. Agada means anything that conquers a poison, right? The Agada means anything that conquers a poison. And Agada Tantra is a system of knowledge for conquering poisons. Agada Tantra is a system of knowledge for conquering poisons. The word Visha has two different origins. The one is Vishwaka and the second one is Vishada, a substance that reaches to the farthest corners of the body is Visha. A substance that reaches to the farthest corners of the body is Visha, from Vishwaka, which means everywhere. The second one is a substance which produces despair, from Vishada, because it's a despair. Both descriptions fit for poisons. So we discussed about how the word Agada Tantra and the word Visha is derived. Now, what is the importance of the Agada Tantra and what is its scope? So what is its importance? To establish its importance, we need to know or we need to address the problem first. More than 50% of population in India is a rural population. There are more scorpions and snakes in rural areas than in urban population. The incidence of snake bite and scorpion bites are subsequent deaths is very high in India. It amounts to anything between 10,000 to 50,000 deaths per year. So are you getting me? That in the rural population, the peoples are dying because of scorpion bite and the snake bite is between 10,000 to 50,000 per year. As comparing to the developed countries like US, it is less than 10 deaths per year because of snake bites. So this is that much low in the developed countries. What is the reason for that? The difference is due to lack of access to the rapid treatment. So rapid treatment is very easily and fairly available in the developed countries as comparing to our countries. What is the second reason? Rural population is largely in agriculture field. After the Green Revolution, this population is highly exposed to the poisonous agrochemicals and pesticides. As the population is largely illiterate, safety measures are not understood and subsequently not followed. Accidental poisoning of small children is commonplace. Use of contaminated foodstuffs and locally prepared liquor results in epidemic episodes of poisoning. So this is the second way how the rural population is getting affected by the chemical pesticides or the chemical poisonings. Rural India is a poorer than urban India. The economic stress and failure of agriculture has resulted in a rising trend of suicide among the farmers. It is a well-known fact in India. Though hanging is the most common mode of suicide, a large number of suicides results from consumption of pesticides. So that's why we need to have the knowledge of toxicology or Agada. Urban population is not exempt from poisoning. Now I'm concentrating on the urban population. High degree of stress in urban life is the prime cause of suicides. Addiction to psychotropic and narcotic drug is more in urban areas than in the rural areas. Environmental pollution is a cause of chronic toxicity with lead, mercury, and many other environmental toxins. Uncontrolled use of prescription medication and iatrogenic poisoning is another cause of toxicity in urban population. So it becomes a very important part of our study curriculum that we must have the proper knowledge of Agada Tantra. So what is the scope of Agada Tantra? So toxicology or identification and characterization of poison is an area of study helpful in harvesting the wealth of India. Treatment of poisoning of both varieties, that is field treatment and hospital treatment, is essential in both rural and urban setting as explained previously. So it's very important that we must have a field treatment and as well as a hospital treatment. Every day new drugs are introduced in the market. Toxicity testing of these drugs is a large area of activity. Environmental toxicity is also a major area for the student of Agada Tantra. Scientific preparation and standardization of Agada drug is an area of research. And the last point, the conceptual research can be enhanced by study of Agada Tantra. So this is the scope of Agada Tantra. So in the previous in coming areas, there will be a conceptual research, there will be a scientific preparations, and we have to more concentrate how we, being an Ayurvedic student, with the help of Agada subject, how we can get rid of environmental toxicity. So in this audio, I discussed about the definition of Agada Tantra and Visha, the importance of Agada Tantra and scope of Agada Tantra. Thank you for listening.